Well, now that more kids are getting vaccinated here in Ohio, the state announced today when it will pick winners for its Vax to School lottery program. You may remember we told you about this some time ago. Our senior health correspondent, Monica Robbins, sorted all of this out today, and it's not easy to understand. Monica, there are a lot of moving parts here, so who better to explain it than you?
Yeah, let me try and break this down for you. Absolutely. Because there are so many prizes, they're doing this a little bit differently. So here's the basics. Ohio Vax to School Lottery is open to young people ages 5 to 25 who've at least had one dose of the COVID vaccine. Now, the prize money must be used at an Ohio higher education facility, including trade schools. And here's where it gets weird. So there are 150 $10,000 prizes. The first 75 winners will be drawn on November 22nd, and the second group of 75 winners will be drawn November 29th. So the overall deadline for those prizes is the day before the drawing. But here's where it gets weird. Beginning November 29th through December 1st, that's 5 days, 30 winners will be announced each day at 3:30 p.m. on Twitter and Instagram, and that address is at Ohio Vax to School, and then of course on the OhioVaxToSchool.com website. And obviously those winners will be contacted directly. Now, there's 5 $100,000 grand prize winners. They will be announced on live TV on December 3rd at 7:29 p.m. So the overall deadline for the grand prize winners is December 1st. I know that's so hard to figure out, guys, but OhioVaxToSchool.com has all your answers and your frequently asked questions. Just go there. Of course, we have it on WKYC.com to help you kind of mire through it. Bottom line, sign up your kid. Your kid can win $10,000 in scholarships, or if they're really lucky, $100,000 in scholarships.
Yeah, sounds like a pretty good deal to me. All right, Monica, we're hearing that a lot of the parts of the country now are seeing an increase in the number of breakthrough infections. And I know you and I talked about this earlier this week. Are we seeing that in Ohio as well? A lot more breakthrough infections?
You know, I know this makes you crazy, Jay, because like we've talked about this numerous times. So while the breakthrough cases, yes, are absolutely happening, it's still at very low levels. And more importantly, the statistics are showing that those who do have a breakthrough case either have no symptoms, mild symptoms, or a bad cold. So the vaccines really are doing what they were intended to do. They're preventing people from going into the hospital and dying. Now, Ohio, and I know this is the part that makes you crazy, does not track breakthrough cases. They do track breakthrough hospitalizations and deaths. And if you look at the number of the people who've been hospitalized just over the entire year, that is less than 2,000 fully vaccinated people compared to nearly 36,000 unvaccinated folks. And in deaths, it's even more startling because it's 500, about just over 500 people who were fully vaccinated have died since January, and 11,000 have died who've been unvaccinated. So the numbers really paint the picture very clearly that the vaccines are working.
They are working, and you're right. I wish the state would announce the number of breakthrough cases just so we would have that information. At last check, the vast majority of states in the U.S. are announcing those numbers. Ohio has yet to do that. Monica, thank you so much. Great information, and have a great weekend. If you need to add something, go ahead.
You too. No, I was just going to say have a great weekend. Right back at you.
See you, Monica.